Hey, y'all. Are y'all excited? Because we are. It is another Macro Monday, and we're trying Hurricane High Gravity Lager from Anheuser-Busch out of St. Louis, Missouri. Get excited.
Hurricane Malt liquor. Hurricane Malt liquor. Spin me wild, spin me quicker. Hurricane Malt liquor.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. It's another
Malt Liquor Monday!
Malt Liquor Macro Monday, MLMM. For those of you keeping track at home, thanks for joining us. There's Andy in the attic. There's Jay. I'm Ben. What are we drinking? Why are we drinking?
It's called Hurricane High Gravity Malt Liquor. And you know it's a category 5.
Be bold, be smooth, be powerful.
I'm worried my taste buds are about to take a beating here. So I didn't even know this existed. I'd never heard of this.
Neither did I. Jay's the one who introduced this to us.
Yeah.
She should have made Jay do the intro.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Even through my allergies, I can smell that.
It's very quizzical.
Cheers, mate.
All right, let's get it over with. Cheers, mates.
It has a smell that reminds me of my adolescence. Yeah.
Not much to say there, huh?
No.
I'm taken aback. I wish I could take it back to the store.
Yeah.
But you didn't buy it.
I didn't. No. Thank you for
Yeah, I could have given you 2 more when I shipped them.
You could have. Well, I introduced this as Hurricane High Gravity Lager, because that's what Untapped has. And this is Malt Liquor Monday, and Malt Liquor is made from malt by fermentation rather than distillation. Higher ABV versus sorry, I can't read my stuff. It's dark in here.
I think it's the
Maybe
first
you
2
don't
hits off
want
of that
to
beer.
Yeah. Higher ABV versions may contain high levels of fusel alcohols, which give off solvent or fuel-like aromas and flavors. And I think we found a perfect example.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So technically, beer falls in the malt liquor category. Okay. This is 8.1%. High-end malt liquor is how they describe it. High-end. What end? It's high on the. Is it high on the solvent end of what they're talking about? Full-bodied flavor with smooth and sweet finish. They nicknamed it Category 5 because that is the world's most powerful rating of a hurricane. The ingredients on this.
That's something I think you'd want to advertise.
Yeah. It's going to do destruction to your gut. Ingredients are water, corn syrup, barley malt, rice, hops, hop extract, and malt extract. described as strong, easy drinking beer with more alcohol warmth than flavor complexity. I read this on somebody else's review. I thought that was interesting. It reviews. They mention it drinks smoother than the strength suggests, with I can't grainy malt character as and sweet edge.
Were you just going through and reading other people's reviews?
I just read an AI compilation, with their summation of all the reviews.
Summary.
Yeah.
This is what most people say about this beer.
Yes. It was introduced in 2005 and it's brewed in St. Louis. The original Hurricane malt liquor was made in 1995. That was about 5.9 to 6%. Hurricane Ice was brewed in 1996, and it was 7.5%. And so this is just the next installation, high gravity.
I've never seen Hurricane Ice, by the way.
It may not be in production. I think it's just this one. Okay, get rid of the others. Because we had gone over, we discussed King Cobra, earlier malt liquor from Anheuser-Busch, and they continue to do it, but they started promoting more of the Hurricane. And that's where they put all their big advertisements in. Again, this is an Anheuser-Busch offering, St. Louis, Missouri, founded 1852. It's a well-known macro brewery that was conglomerated into AB InBev in 2008. So that's the AB InBev mothership now. And I'm done, and I'm going to enjoy this beer.
You enjoy that beer.
Normally, our macro malt liquor Mondays are really long episodes.
Yeah.
Well, because I go more in depth to the brewery, and so since we've done some Anheuser-Busch lately,
A lot on AB InBev.
If everybody cares about Anheuser-Busch AB InBev, look up our very first Macro Monday of Budweiser.
That episode is 74 minutes long, so go get you a 6-pack.
Some cool history.
Yeah.
Preferably not Hurricane.
Yeah. All right, I'll go first on this one. You said something that made me stop and think. It reminded me of a quote, and that was you said high quality malt liquor was how they describe it, right?
High end malt liquor.
High end malt liquor. So that reminded me of a Peter Buck quote, the guitarist from REM, when they asked him about what it was like to be the biggest college rock band in the world.
You just asked your Alexa.
Alexa, stop. When he was asked what it was like to be the biggest college rock band in the world, he said it's kind of like being the tallest midget. So so that's what I thought of with the high-end malt liquor. For me, this may be, the best college rock band in the world. Of the malt liquors we've had, I probably like this one better than the others, just because it's so far to me the least offensive. It definitely has a fuel type flavor, and the first thing I actually thought of when I, pulled the aroma on it was, what's the stuff? Formaldehyde. That was the first thought that I had, and you said fuel, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of that's kind of close. But to me, it doesn't drink like 8%, and it's not that it's good. It's just not so bad to me as the King Cobras and the Colt 45s and the others that we've had. I don't like it, but if you're going to give me one and I have to drink it, this was the one for me. Given that on our scale, I'm going to give it a 5. Jay, what do you think?
Oh, Ben. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely has that fuel smell, not quite as far as like a jet fuel, but it's got like a solvent or a fuel smell, and the flavors similar in nature there. Um, I'll give you that it doesn't taste like 8%, but it doesn't taste good either. um, and I'm not going to go as far as to say it's the best out of the malt liquor Mondays we've had. I'm more of a fan of probably a Mickey's, but
I got a lot
that's
more.
probably that's
I can
probably
say.
some nostalgia on that. I do as well. I mean, I have a couple of these left if you want me to send those over. Um, but yeah, I think I'm going to give this a 4. It's it's not good.
Andy,
It did not.
what say
It did
you?
not sit well with me. It is. It is trying to get out of my
Yeah,
body. I
yeah.
felt that.
Your engine is trying to start over there. It's trying to turn over.
It's never happened to me before on the
Uh,
show. Um, I had mentioned when I first smelled it that it reminded me of adolescence because that smell took me back, and it reminded me of the the astringent that we would, put, clean your face, your oily acne, type of adolescent face, the growing pains of that.
almost like that alcohol pad or alcohol
Right.
swab.
It was an astringent, so it had part alcohol. Yeah, I guess part solvent. I guess, um, and it all makes sense. And I never drank that stuff, but I'm can't be far off. Golly, what was the name of
this
that?
is like Oxy. Like,
Yeah, but before the oxy.
What were those, stride pads or something like that? I
Yeah,
think.
but it was I had it the liquid in the bottle and put it on like a cotton swab and soaked it, and
Yeah,
then
yeah. I
oh,
remember
it'd be like
those.
it was like
Yeah.
all brown, and I was like, golly, I've got an oily, dirty face. Yeah, and it would sting like hell, and it
Yeah.
was just making things worse.
That was the alcohol.
It wasn't helping. It's like I was. Yeah, this is that. This isn't good. This is this is for me the worst of the macro of the malt liquors, and this is what did I say was the worst so far? It was either Steel Reserve or King Cobra, right? I think
I don't know.
they've all been bad.
um,
This was your idea.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
not Hurricane. Yeah, this was and
No,
it
we
this
had to file. We had to find something to fill the malt
yeah
liquor category.
Yeah.
fusel alcohols, yeah, solvent, fuel like aromas and flavors, and that is very accurate. This is the level of fruit force for me, and it's given me that similar in my throat feel.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Um,
Ben, fruit force or this?
No, I mean I gave this a 5. I would drink 10 of these before I would drink one more fruit force.
yeah,
I'm with you.
Personally.
1.5.
Wow.
Wow.
This is crap.
So I'm going to say bravo and kudos to Jay for finding a beer so bad for Malt Liquor Monday, given that this was Andy's idea. Jay, hey, awesome. Great job. So maybe he'll think twice before he decides to.
Right ideas.
Yeah. Whatever you've got left, Jay, I think you need to send it to Andy. For those of you that don't know, Andy will not. If he opens a drink, he's going to finish it. He
Yep.
won't get rid of it.
Except
Fruit force.
Did you throw away that fruit force I gave you?
that,
The
that,
one in the,
that
the
you
one
get
in the
Gary to
grove.
give to me, I
Yeah.
poured it right out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've
Well,
ever known you to do that in 30 years of
yeah,
knowing you.
I know. I usually will, muscle through it. I don't know. I'm not certain I may on this one. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
You can already. I'm having a reaction to it. You could hear it. You know,
Your body's actively telling you to stop.
my
Purge,
body
purge.
is too precious and special, and it's only good beer for us.
What another wonderful malt liquor macro Monday. I can't even say it at this point. With a straight face. 3.5 for the Hurricane High Gravity. Whew. How many more of these do we actually have? Like at least 2?
2, 3.
I don't have any right now.
We
Old
got
English, Champel,
Natty Daddy.
Natty Daddy. Yeah. If you have any malt liquors out there, go ahead and leave them in the comments, because once we get done with this, we're not doing it ever again. We're gonna be done with malt liquors, I think, after this. Jay and I are gonna boycott. So yeah, definitely appreciate you checking out this video, making it this far. Gosh, I don't know how much further I can make it on this one either. But we got links down below for Hopped Up Beer Review Discord, Hopped Up Beer Review merch, and some other things as well. Check all those out. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I've been happy Malt Liquor Macro Monday to
Come on, Andy,
everybody
let's
out
go.
there.
Let's go.
Chug.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, mates. It's not that bad.
I'm almost through.
Hurricane Malt Liquor. Hurricane Malt Liquor. Spin me wild, spin me quicker. Hurricane Malt Liquor.